Hello everyone and welcome to episode 13 of Mods for Monday. For those wondering, I have made a start on playing through the list I have of the DLC sized mods, and I am currently playing through the one called A Tale of Blood and Snow, which is all about two vampire clans and the vigilance of Stender. So far from what I've played, it is absolutely amazing. I'm really loving the story, especially this fight between the two clans and then the vigilance of Stender getting involved, trying to take out both of them. It is really good. You have to check it out. Also, if you do know of any DLC size mods, please do let me know in the comments below so I can try them out. But anyway, let's get into these mods I have to show you all today. For the first mod of today's episode, I have a mod that is a small player home, and trust me when I say it is really small. This one is called the Tiniest Shack. This is an amazing little place to call your own as a starter house, and it's going to add a little extra detail to the back of Riverwood. Inside this place, you're going to find things like cooking spot, alchemy and enchanting stations, a bed that you can sleep and you can sit down in. There is only an issue with the camera angle though when you do go and sit down, but it's still a cool little thing to put in. There is also a bunch of clutter around the place just to fill in those gaps to make it seem like even more of that homely feel. What is also cool about this mod is it will put a chest for you by the smithy in Riverwood, so you can go there, drop off all your crafting materials, explore some more, come back to upgrade or make new weapons or armor, and you've got all your materials right next to the forge. For our second mod, I have some weapons to show you. This mod is called Ancient Greatswords. I must say though, these look amazing and you can really see how much detail has been added to these. It goes all the way from the hilt straight to the tip of the blade. I'm really impressed with how these look. I absolutely love them. With this mod, you're going to get 4 new weapons, 2 ancient greatswords that are both gold and silver, and ancient one-handed swords that are also gold and silver. And you don't even have to wait to find these weapons, as you can go straight to your forge and craft away. Up next is another weapon called Dragon Fang, which does have a very interesting design to it, but I love it. Question is though, what do you think of this? Let me know down in the comments below what you think of the design of this weapon. Is it something that you would want? Is it something that you would use? Let me know. Once installed, you're going to have the choice of 2K or 4K textures. Before you start crafting these though, you are going to need the dragon smithing perk so you can make them. And you're also going to need materials such as dragon bones and ebony ingots. Moving on to mod number 4, let's take a look at another DX style armor. We have looked at many others on this channel. I absolutely do love these style armors. The creator has done such an awesome job on every single one that I've looked at. But the one we're going to look at is called Frost Witch outfit, and it's a light elven outfit, and it does come with a staff. As per usual though, with the DX armors, you're going to need to go and find the crafting manual for it, which you can find inside the College of Winterhold down in the midden. Once you're in there, you're going to need to head over to the Atronach Forge. There's going to be a desk on there. You're going to find the crafting manual, just pick it up and read it. From then on, you can craft this armor. You are going to require a various amount of materials to make this set, but mainly you're going to need tundra cotton. I have to mention the staff though, because this stuff is not cosmetic. It is actually a usable weapon, which, if you didn't guess, it deals with frost damage. Oh, and in case you didn't notice, you do get this awesome looking hat that really does put the emphasis on the fact that this is a witch's outfit. Let's take a look at a small detail mod that little by little really does help change Skyrim to an even more beautiful game. This one is called Whiterun Doors and Gate. This is going to help to make all the doors and the main gate of Whiterun stand out just that little bit more by giving it just a bit more extra detail and a much sharper look. This mod doesn't add crazy amount of change, but it is just enough to notice and appreciate it. This next mod is something that I really do like. It is called Alternative Start, and this is going to give us the chance to start our story out in a completely different way. So you can do an entire playthrough and not even play as the Dragonborn straight away. This really does give us the chance to write our own story within the Elder Scrolls. Once you've created a new character, you're going to notice that you're locked inside a cell with no clear way out, as the door is locked. But what you are going to notice though is a big statue of Mara that you can interact with. Just go up to the statue and speak with it, and it's going to give you a big list of alternative starts of things like: I have arrived on a ship, I am a patron of an inn, a soldier in the army, a vigilant of Stender. You can start off in places like camping in the woods, or as a warlock's thrall. There is even more than this for us to choose from. After selecting your preferred way that you are going to want to start your new adventure in the Elder Scrolls Skyrim, just go up to the bed and sleep. Depending on your chosen selection, it also depends on exactly where you're going to start your new journey. Our next mod to look at is called Clearer Trade Signs. All this mod is going to do is just recolor all the different signs outside of the shops, just to make them look a bit more visible and much easier to understand. There have been some graphical mods that I've downloaded just to try out to see what they're like, and they have actually affected the signs in a bad way, mainly because of the lighting that they use. But this mod, it's going to really help to make them more visible and pleasing to the eye. I have tried it out with some of the mods that I had downloaded previously that affected the signs, and with this mod installed, they still does help to make them look so much better. So if you do have this issue, I highly recommend you downloading this one for yourself. For our final mod, let's take a look at another overhaul of a local shop. This is called JK's Belethor's General Goods. In my opinion though, this is a way much better version, as there is more inside the shop with various amount of items just hanging around, or they've been placed in boxes for us to just have a look around and browse at things that Belethor has to offer. It really does make it look more like a general goods store with the way that the creator has placed things around the room. The counter, where Belethor himself has also had a few improvements, making it bigger, and also has many items on display for us to look at. For all my friends that have played Skyrim, we all have our specific shops that we go to sell all our junk. Belethor's Goods, this is my place. Every time I've got stuff to sell, I come and see this guy. And there we have it at the end of another video, looking at some really cool mods for the Elder Scrolls V Skyrim. I really do hope that these mods get checked out, as a lot of the mods from the much smaller developers that I've looked at, they really do deserve the recognition for the work that they are doing to help improve our playthroughs of the game. It's amazing that the amount of work that they do and the detail that they put in. But as always, please leave mod suggestions for me to check out down in the comments below. But if you like what you see, please leave a like, consider subscribing to the channel, and I will see you next week for another episode of Mods for Monday. Goodbye.